What if I said to you, you're not overthinking all the time? It actually starts in one very small moment. It's the moment you stop trusting what you already knew was right for you. And most of the time, you don't even notice it happening. But once you see it, you won't unsee it. Come on in and learn more about it. It's time to choose your happy life. Wherever you are, whatever kind of day you're having, this is your reminder. You have a choice. If you're ready to break free from self-doubt and negative thinking, you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Marie, and this is the Choose Happy with Marie podcast. Welcome. Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. Today we're going to talk about a moment that happens so quickly. You don't usually catch it while it's happening. You're, air quotes, fine. Not everything is perfect fine, just normal fine. Things are okay. And then something shifts. A text message comes in, a decision comes up that you have to make, or you're about to do something you already decided on yesterday, and suddenly your mind goes, wait, am I sure about this? And just like that, you're in it. You start thinking about it, replaying it in your head, second guessing it, changing your mind in your head before anything has even changed in real life. And the thing is, you don't usually notice when the shift happens. You notice it afterward, that you're suddenly not feeling as sure as you were a minute ago. And this right here, this is the moment. It is the moment you start overthinking. And honestly, this is also the moment you stop trusting yourself without even realizing it. Because it doesn't feel dramatic when it happens. It feels normal. But it does look like rewriting a text 3 times before sending it, even though the first version was fine. Or deleting something and retyping it because now you're thinking, does that sound okay? Or sitting there after making a decision and thinking, should I just double check this? Or asking one more person, your partner, your mother, your colleague, your friend, asking them what they think just so you can feel a little more sure. Or going back and forth in your mind about something that felt clear a minute ago. And from the outside, nothing has changed. But inside, you're going from, I think I know what I want, to, I don't know anymore. Sound familiar? And usually that thought that comes with it is something like, I'm overthinking this again. Or you're asking yourself, why can't I just decide? Or, I just want to be sure I'm not messing this up. Sound familiar? And this is the part most people miss. Because it feels like overthinking is the problem, right? I hear from my coaching clients all the time, Marie, I am constantly overthinking. But overthinking is actually what happens right after the shift. It's not where this starts. It's what your mind does when you stop trusting yourself for a moment and you're trying to figure it out instead. There's a moment where you were fine. You knew what you wanted. You were clear enough. And then something small happens inside you. And suddenly, you're not feeling so sure anymore. And instead of staying with that original sense of, this feels right, I'm going to do this, you start checking it again. You think about it more. You're asking more questions. You're looking for reassurance all around you. And the more you do that, the further you feel from the version of you who actually knew. And if you really think about it, it's not that you don't know yourself. It's that you don't stay with yourself long enough to hear what you already know. And this is what I want you to see today. Self-trust isn't about always feeling confident. It's not about never second-guessing yourself. And it's not even about being 100% sure. It's actually something much simpler than that. It's the ability to stay with yourself when the doubt shows up. What usually happens is the following. You don't stay. You move away from yourself just a little, and then you try to think your way back into certainty. But certainty was never really what you lost. What you lost in the moment was your connection to what you already felt was right for you. And when this keeps happening in small, everyday moments, it actually does start to add up. You start choosing what feels safest instead of what feels true. You're asking more people before you trust your own opinion. You delay decisions you already know the answer to, not because you don't know what you want, but because you stopped trusting the first answer that came to you. And slowly, your life starts to feel a little less like yours. Not because anything big changed, but because of all these small moments when you left yourself and you went back into your head instead. So here's the shift I want to offer you today. The next time you notice this happening, don't try to figure it out faster. Don't even try to get rid of the doubt. And don't try to make the, air quotes, right decision immediately. Just notice it. Just say to yourself, okay, I'm doing that thing again that Marie told me about. I'm overthinking. Or even simpler, you could say to yourself, this is the moment. I'm not trusting myself right now. That's it. It's not more complicated than that. Because you can't change what you don't notice. We're here about noticing where we can change, where we can choose happy for our life. And the moment you notice it, you're going to see something already begins to shift. Even if nothing outside of you has changed yet. Maybe in that moment, instead of you going further into your head, you pause just for a second. You come back to yourself. Not to be 100% sure, not to get it perfect, but just to be with yourself again. Because you don't stop living your happy life all at once. It's not one big decision. It's these small moments when you either stay with yourself or you don't. And the way back is always the same. Okay? Take a small moment, pause, notice where you come back to yourself again instead of leaving yourself in your head. Every time you choose differently in those moments, and you're listening and trusting yourself, you're choosing your happy life. It's that easy. It may sound like it's overwhelming, and it can be overwhelming, but our happy life is built with every moment that we choose. If this episode resonated with you, if you are a new listener to the show, welcome. And to all of those who have been listening to the show, I appreciate you very much. For those who are new, I invite you to join my email list if you're not already on it. Inside my emails, I share simple reflections like this every week that help you notice these moments in real life. So not just to understand them, it's one thing to understand, but to actually catch them while they're happening. Each week, I send an affirmation to help you come back to yourself in those moments of doubt. and also a short journal prompt. So if you enjoy having a question of the day, or in this case, I send it once a week, so a question of the week that's related to the episode, it just helps you slow down your thinking, helps you hear your own voice again. Because this isn't about listening once and moving on. It's about learning how to return to yourself over and over again in everyday life. You've got this. So join my email list. You'll find the link in the show notes. On that note, wishing you a wonderful week, choosing happy. Cheers. Thanks for listening to Choose Happy with Marie. If today's episode spoke to you, I would love it if you could share it with a friend or leave a quick review for the show. It helps more women find this kind of support. Remember, you don't have to overhaul your life to start feeling better. You just have to choose happy right where you are, one choose happy choice at a time. I'll see you next time. Take care.